settings, this place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Cowbell Country, Davis-Wade Stadium, home field for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start with the 25. It's Edwards. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Caught, he's wide open, look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
Now they call a run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down, they're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. QB to the tight end for a completion. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Nebraska, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Handoff in a single back formation. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Taylor. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. And the wideout goes in motion. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start with the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Taylor. Nice throw caught for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat. get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first down, it's play action. Snags a good throw. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
The defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Mississippi State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
What a catch! And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Grab down the middle. It's strong. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Mississippi State 14, Nebraska 7. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a throw underneath for the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackle at the 26-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Cornhuskers will have 1st and 10 here. Give it to the back again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
With one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Mississippi State offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, makes it second and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking downfield. It's Taylor. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. A short completion to the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. That's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to throw. It's Raiola. He's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Huskers. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Back to pass. It's Taylor. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
First down, Bulldogs.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. And the freshman brought down after making an excellent catch.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Hand off to the single back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The pass rush closing in. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And 2nd and goal, to hand it to him again. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
To the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. We're going for it. To throw, it's Taylor. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Now a PAT can level the score heading into halftime. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Bell. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Taylor. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
1st down, goal
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's another deep shot. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a man. Pulls it in. It's Porter. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, picks up some decent yardage.
Quick, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
What a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Scanning the field, it's Taylor. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Receiver in motion now. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here comes the bunch formation. Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Complete to the tight end. Gain of 23 on the play. Good enough for 1st down.
The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Short connection to the tight end here. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. In the red area, it's Edwards. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll give it to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Now, fourth down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And it's taken at the 25. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. It's an out route, the catch made, and it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Nebraska has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. The Huskers pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Breaks free. Gets the 1st and still running. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the point after is good.
35, Mississippi State, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Run it up the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Looking to throw. It's Taylor. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Well, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense that they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Tees. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
At the 18-yard line.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. Now in the red zone, it's Taylor. Finds an open target on the left side.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? As a design quarterback keeper.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. The quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Point after, not quite through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? To throw, it's Raiola. A deep shot to the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Huskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Offense comes out to start this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The offense really clicking here.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw again. This time it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Gets made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sticks. It's strong. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now they try to run in here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? To the air, it's Raiola. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught. Completion. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And the back gets the football. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to